This annual event, seventh in the series, is a meeting of two reliable partners.
For months, the frustration of Nigerians waiting endlessly for their driver's licenses has been a regular topic.
Good evening and thanks for joining us on NTA Lagos Channel 10 News at 7. I am Musa Toliad. Frivolous appeals allege intimidation of judges and judgments delivered on grounds of technicalities are some of the challenges impeding the war against corruption in Nigeria. President Tinubu, represented by Vice President Kashim Shettima, stated this while declaring open the 7th Economic and Financial Crimes Commission and the National Judicial Institute Capacity Building Workshop for Judicial Officers. State House correspondent Abdulrahman Jibrila reports.
This annual event, seventh in the series, is a meeting of two reliable partners expected to exchange ideas to ensure the prevention of corruption and administration of justice to build public trust in governance with the theme Enhancing Justice in the Fight Against Economic and Financial Crimes.
The Commission is disturbed by the trend in which some judges of state high courts issue orders to apprehend the powers of the Commission to investigate money laundering cases, even though it is clearly established that those matters are outside their purview. More worrisome is the fact that most of those decisions are made ex parte. Even where the Commission appeals, there are no restraints in making contempt decisions against it.
We must remain proactive and adaptive, ensuring that the law continues to keep pace with the innovations that criminals exploit. The judiciary remains the last line of defense against impunity. The fight against economic and financial crimes cannot succeed if the judiciary falters. Each ruling, each judgment carries implications that extend far beyond the courtroom. They either strengthen or weaken the people's faith in the capacity of the law to hold all persons accountable regardless of status, power, or privilege.
Fighting corruption requires political will and the three arms of government to create strong fiscal institutions that will promote integrity and accountability for economic growth.
As an administration, we have prioritized public accountability by strengthening the anti-corruption agencies and according them the needed independence to execute their statutory mandates. This enabling environment is evident in the impact that has been made in the last 2 years. The EFCC, for example, has recorded over 7,000 convictions in the first 2 years of the present administration and recovered assets in excess of 500 billion naira. Recovered proceeds of crime by the agency are being plugged back into the economy to fund critical social investment programs, including the students' loan and consumer credit schemes.
The war against corruption demands a trinity of virtue: an independent judiciary, a disciplined enforcement community, and a vigilant citizenry. Where these three stand united, no portraits of corruption can stand.
At the end of this engagement, issues of misuse of security votes, justice administration, and other collective actions in winning the war against economic and financial crimes in Nigeria is expected to be addressed. In Abuja, Abdulrahman Jibrila, NTA News.
The Lagos State Governor has inaugurated a world-class research center donated by Sir Kesintin Adebukola Adebutu to the College of Medicine, University of Lagos. Oluwabukola Akunde reports that the gesture forms part of activities marking the philanthropist's 90th birthday celebration. The report.
0.9 billion naira Kensington Adebukola Adebutu Research Center is envisioned as a hub of cutting-edge research in tropical diseases, public health, genomics, and biomedical innovation. Designed to foster interdisciplinary collaboration, the facility is expected to attract global partnerships and propel the College of Medicine to new frontiers of academic and scientific excellence. For the donor, Sir Kensington Adebutu, philanthropy is a lifelong calling. He says the research center is a reflection of his passion for knowledge advancement and his commitment to nurturing brilliant minds for national development.
This center is accordingly dedicated to cutting-edge research, innovation, and training of exceptional minds who will shape the future of medicine in Nigeria and beyond.
So we hope from here the innovative research will be done, will be conducted, and we'll be able to share the results in peer-reviewed journals and also in international conferences and national conferences for people to learn from and for there to be better ways of managing health care.
Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu described the project as vision meeting commitment, noting that the research center will further strengthen the health sector in Lagos and contribute significantly to national development.
It's an intellectual, investment, and I believe that it's an opportunity for all of our researchers, all of the people that have been yearning for a place where they can call their own center. It's giving them the opportunity for them to get into the lab, do creative things, look for grants, explore ways of developing things that will solve world problems.
The Minister of Education, Olatunji Alausa, commended the initiative, describing it as a model of productive partnerships between private philanthropy and public institutions.
And I'm happy to announce preemptively now, we haven't gotten the full approval of Mr. President, but he's given verbal approval for us to set up a National Research Development Fund that will unleash hundreds of billions of naira into our research space, where researchers can competitively apply for grant in a way that is sustainable to move their research from bench to market.
Appreciating the donor, the provost of the College of Medicine, Professor Ademola Oremoso, said the project represents a strategic investment in education, health, and research that will impact generations to come.
During the COVID that we all experienced in 2020, we need to begin to prepare again. How do we research to protect ourselves, to protect our citizens from things like pandemic, contagious diseases? So we look at both non-communicable and communicable diseases.
The Kensington Adebukunla Adebutu Research Center stands today as a bridge between health and innovation, a lasting legacy from a man whose life has been defined by generosity, impact, and service to humanity. In Lagos, Oluwabukola Akonde, NTA News.
The Corps Marshal of the Federal Safety Corps, Shehu Mohammed, has revealed that more than 206,000 driver's licenses are still lying uncollected across the country. He's calling on Nigerians who have completed the process to go ahead straight to their office for the collection centers to pick them up. He made this announcement during the flag-off of the 2025 Ember Months campaign in Abuja. Oyeyemi Ajayi reports.
The frustration of Nigerians waiting endlessly for their driver's licenses has been a regular topic in the airwaves. Many have complained of repeated visits to collection centers without success, but at last there's light at the end of the tunnel. The Federal Safety Corps says the wait is finally coming to an end. The Corps has resumed full-scale printing of the backlog of licenses, while also processing new ones for those yet to verify their details. At the printing facility, it's all hands on deck, from the quality control unit to the index units. So far, 400,000 licenses have been printed out of the 800,000 backlog nationwide. The Corps is confident that within the next 2 weeks, the entire backlog will be cleared.
Our printing facility has been upgraded to print an average of 15,000 driver's licenses daily. This production average will be increased to clear the backlog before the second week of November 2025.
During the 2025 MBAP Month campaign launch, themed Take Responsibility for Your Safety, Stop Distracted Driving, the FRC rolled out statistics. Between 15th December 2024 and 15th January 2025, 432 lives were lost and 2,070 people injured in 533 road crashes. Between January and September 2025, 3,433 deaths and 22,162 injuries were recorded in 6,858 crashes across the country.
And this represents a decrease in fatalities and injuries against the corresponding period in 2024, and hope that the trajectory will continue to decline to achieve the road traffic reduction for the year 2025.
The Corps also announced it will soon launch the enhanced contact-lens digitized driver's license process, which will eradicate temporary driver's license to make collection of the document immediately after data capturing on the same day. Oyeyemi Ajayi, NTA News.
You're still watching NTA Lagos Channel 10 News at 7. More reports after this break. Stay with us.
Do you need hotel service that runs hospitality business as real business? Then look no further, because Suru Express Hotels is readily available to meet your hotel accommodation needs in a cozy and serene atmosphere. Courtesy and care greet your arrival at our front desk while you're checking out our various rooms, suites, deluxe, standard and express gold, all fitted for purpose you desire. Healthy nutrition is also a top priority at our tastefully organized restaurants in Suru Express Hotels. With our ultra-modern gymnasium, maintaining your fitness is guaranteed in a conducive atmosphere. To unwind and reduce stress, our world-class standard swimming pool and game centers are always available. We are strategically located in Surulere, Ikeja GRA, Ikorodu, to provide unparalleled hospitality and free parking and top-notch security. A choice of any Suru Express hotel is a choice made with wisdom.
Glad to know that you're still staying tuned to NTA Lagos Channel 10 News at 7. And now to foreign news. 2 dead as cargo plane crashes off Hong Kong. Laura Achi has more on foreign news.
Security staff died after a cargo plane overshot the runway at Hong Kong International Airport and plunged into the sea early Monday. The Emirates-operated Boeing 747 arriving from Dubai broke through the fence and hit a patrol vehicle before stopping partly submerged. The 4 crew members survived. Officials say the patrol car was outside the runway area and investigators are probing the cause. The north runway remains closed as search teams recover the plane's black boxes. Moving on, 4 masked thieves staged a daring daylight robbery at the Louvre Museum in Paris, escaping with several priceless French crown jewelries in under 5 minutes. They broke into the Galerie de Apollon using a lift truck, smashed display cases, and fled on motorbikes. 1 damaged crown was recovered outside. President Emmanuel Macron called the theft an attack on France's heritage, as police launch a nationwide hunt for the culprits. That's it on Foreign News. I am Laura Achi, NTA News.
Next on our lineup is entertainment news. Nollywood actor Iyabo Ojo has issued a stern warning to an impersonator running a fake Facebook blog in her name. Precious Wogu tells us more in entertainment news.
has warned someone impersonating her on Facebook, using her name and photos to run a blog with 2.7 million followers. She said the person has been posting false stories and making money off her identity, which has caused confusion among her fans. Ojo explained that she tried reporting the page, but it was renamed Iyaboje Lovers to appear like a fan page. She demanded that the impersonator remove her name and picture and rebrand the page immediately or face further action. Ojo criticized people using her name to spread fake news, telling them to get a life and get a job. She warned that if the page isn't taken down or changed, she will make sure it disappears completely. Moving on, the Nigerian Railway Corporation, NRC, has applauded Nollywood actor Sean Fakwa and event planner Sharon Ifunanya for holding Nigeria's first ever wedding on a moving train. The Lagos-Ibadan train was transformed into a beautifully decorated venue as the couple exchanged vows with guests, bridesmaids, and officiating ministers on board. The NRC described the ceremony as a historic and creative milestone, celebrating it as a proof that the journey can be as beautiful as the destination. The event, attended by celebrities like Stan Nze, Blessing Nze, and Buchi Franklin, has gained wide attention online for its originality and romantic flair. And that's it on entertainment news. In Lagos, Precious Wogu, NTA News.
Entertainment news wraps up the English segment of the NTA Lagos Channel 10 News at 7. Many thanks for watching. Omomi is standing by with the Yoruba segment of the news. Good evening.
Ẹ̀kálẹ́ àkú dédé àsìkò yìí ìròyìn la mú wá sójú amóhùnmáwòrán yín ní NTA ìkànnì kẹwàá orúkọ mi ni Ọmọ́wùnmí Awótọ́lá ìròyìn rèé lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́ àwọn ẹ̀bẹ̀ tí ń kọlẹ̀ sí ilẹ̀ àti ó ń dún mọ̀húnmọ̀hún láwọn àwọn adájọ́ nítàrí àwọn ìdájọ́ tí ó bá òfin mu ní díẹ̀ nínú àwọn ìsọ̀rọ̀ tó kọjá bíborí àwọn akitiyan ìjọba láti gbégbá orókè lórí ogun tó ń jẹgúdújẹrá àti àwọn ìbànújẹ́ lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà. Igbákejì ààrẹ orílẹ̀‐èdè yìí alàgbà Kashim Shettima tó ṣojú ààrẹ Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu ni wọ́n sọ ọ̀rọ̀ yìí níbi tí wọ́n ti ń ṣíde àpéjọpọ̀ ẹlẹ́keje àti àjọ EFCC àti ilé ẹ̀kọ́ fún àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ ilé àjọ agbẹjọ́rò àti adájọ́. Gómìnà ti ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó ti ṣe àfilọ́lẹ̀ ibi tí a ti ń ṣe ìwádìí yìí tó bá ti àgbáyé mu lẹ́yìn tí Kẹ́sìntìn Adébùkúnọlá Adébùtú fi ta ilé ẹ̀kọ́ gíga ìmọ̀ ìṣègùn yunifásitì ti Èkó lọ́rẹ. Ẹ já gbọ́.
Ibùdó oní bílíọ̀nù 5.díẹ̀ tó wà fún iṣẹ́ ìwádìí tí wọ́n fi sọ orúkọ Kẹ́sìntìn Adébùkọ́lá ní àfojúsùn rẹ̀ dá lórí ṣíṣe ìwádìí nípa àwọn àrùn tó wọ́pọ̀ nílẹ̀ ìlera ará ìlú nípa àkọọ́lẹ̀ ìtàn tó rọ̀ mọ́ ìlera ẹ̀dá. Wọ́n ṣe àgbékalẹ̀ ibùdó náà láti fààyè gba ìbáṣepọ̀ láàárín ẹ̀ka ètò ìlera èyí tí ìrètí wà pé yóò mú kí àwọn ilẹ̀ òkèèrè ní ìbáṣepọ̀ èyí tí yóò ṣe àfihàn ilé ẹ̀kọ́ ìmọ̀ ìṣègùn òyìnbó láti lè tayọ. Ní ti ẹni tó gbé ibùdó yìí kalẹ̀, Sir Kẹ́sìntìn Adébùtú, jíjẹ́ onínú dídùn ọlọ́rẹ jẹ́ ìpè ó ṣàlàyé pé ibùdó iṣẹ́ ìwádìí ṣàfihàn ìtara tó ní sí ìlọsíwájú ìmọ̀ àti ìfarajì rẹ̀ láti ṣèrànwọ́ fún àwọn ọlọ́pọlọ pípé ẹ̀dá fún ìdàgbàsókè orílẹ̀-èdè. Gómìnà Babájídé Sanwó-Olú ṣàpèjúwe àkànṣe iṣẹ́ náà gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìran tó ṣe kòńgẹ́ ìfarajì pẹ̀lú ìgbàgbọ́ pé ibùdó iṣẹ́ ìwádìí náà yóò jẹ́ kí okùn tó so ètò ìlera pọ̀ ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó túbọ̀ yí dandan àti pé yóò jẹ́ kí wọ́n lè kópa nídìí ọ̀rọ̀ ìdàgbàsókè orílẹ̀-èdè yìí ju ti tẹ́lẹ̀ lọ. Alákòóso fún ètò ẹ̀kọ́ gbóríyìn fún iṣẹ́ yìí, èyí tó ṣàpèjúwe gẹ́gẹ́ bí àwòkọ́ṣe àjọṣepọ̀ láàárín àwọn ẹ̀ka aládàáni àti ti ìjọba. Nígbà tó ń gbóríyìn fún ẹni tó ṣàgbékalẹ̀ ẹ̀bùn, olùdarí àgbà fún ibùdó tí wọ́n ti ń kọ́ ẹ̀kọ́ ìmọ̀ ìṣègùn òyìnbó Ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n Adémọ́lá Òrémọ́sùn ṣàlàyé pé àkànṣe iṣẹ́ náà ló ń tọ́ka sí ìdókòòwò pàtàkì ní ẹ̀ka ètò ẹ̀kọ́, ètò ìlera àti iṣẹ́ ìwádìí tí yóò lapa lára ìran tó ń bọ̀ lọ́jọ́ iwájú. Ibùdó Kẹ̀ṣíntì Adébùkọ́lá Adébútú tó wà fún iṣẹ́ ìwádìí yìí ló tayọ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ gẹ́gẹ́ bí àsopọ̀ láàárín ètò ìlera àti ìmọ̀ àtinúdá, èyí tó dúró gẹ́gẹ́ bí ohun ìrántí ayérayé láti ọwọ́ ẹni tí ó ń fi gbogbo ọjọ́ ayé rẹ̀ ṣe iṣẹ́ àánú tó lapa láàárín.
Ọ̀kan nínú àwọn adarí àjọ ti ìjọba àpapọ̀ tó ń ṣorí lílọ bíbọ̀ ọkọ̀ COP Marshal Shehu Muhammad ti jẹ́ ká mọ̀ wípé ìwé ìrìnnà fún àwọn awakọ̀ driver license tó lé 2,600 ni àjọ ti ṣe sílẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n tí wọ́n wá gbà. Wọ́n wá fi àsìkò yìí kéde fún gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n ti ṣe àyẹ̀wò wọn láti wá gba ìwé ìrìnnà wọn láti lọ sí iléeṣẹ́ wọn láti lọ mú ìwé ìrìnnà wọn lẹ́ẹ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan. Ròyìn ìjáyọ níbi tí wọ́n ti ṣe fún àwọn oṣù bàbàbà ti ọdún yìí lẹ́yìn tí ó wáyé ní ìlú Èkó. Àní rí jù báyìí lọ ní àṣálẹ́ yìí. Jésù Sàn Moses wà níkàlẹ̀ láti múròyìn wá fún yín ní èdè Ògùn. Ilé ò ní lé wa, ọ̀nà ò ní lọ̀ wá, ọ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan là á jí. Ire o.
Me makudo pojai me kudo torido lenlendi son NTA Jésù Sàn Moses lenino o nwe yo wo yiro me mayin o dagbede bodo o budo glo na we datole we de ko yin tito ya to tin da idi o nwe yo no ha hunde eto pipe o tito o avun nugun to so brewa akwe beru ton to go Nigeria to me o kholo we de o to bogan bala me Tinubu o barego to eton Kashim Shettima notena to o titolo to he hunu so we de do pode azongba ko di FCC ton ero yo de to abunukun pe o guvaro le mo kere po o sa so ko yo we hudo to bo Nigeria ton se me ton program to la he ni wala tan do ya do ye titolo do de do po na do mo de he na pe nukun onu he yo to kla èyí gbọ́dọ̀ ló hà wọn kẹtọ pé àkan náà sọ pé ìrọ̀pẹ́nu kún ọ̀ dánúwìwà gbọ́dọ̀ àkọ́bẹ̀rù tọ́pọ̀ tòpọ̀ Nàìjíríà tàmẹ̀. àwọn ilé mẹ́tẹ̀ gan ẹnẹ tó dín wọ́n yóò dẹ́ kó múnú sún ọ̀nà tẹ̀lé tó gbọ́ àlọ́ náà òwe ọ̀ dòtó zọ́pọ̀lọ́tọ̀ èèyàn dé lótùtàn tó àwọn ilé mẹ́tẹ̀mẹ̀ nìsádàmẹ́tàn ene henu wala te go do o meyin o alogoro baito miyo di Kashimti Adébùkọ́lá Adébútú wayo de ni me gba o notelo ya ko ewo briba do you de ba do we holome e you de you no tende e ba na do funi o kwa he ton he to ba ita ide ko no e ko les mo ko ene kade eso la mo ene kawe awo fi o vijiji to din when you de he do mo so we wa lo te to o to lo so ko don to yo me fle o beton me le pre forte na do mo do o no te lo na no ba yo to ba pona na o tu me le na so di ke mo do o no ku to ba pona he na gwa lo we na do pe no kwa o tu ti o hogo to o to bo Nigeria to me to bo me yo to so wa to le dali na so di ke mo do we holo su yo de yi ge to no ke yo to ba pona o ho ge yin a o tu le to me tai de he no yi wa do le do ai mo to Totin where Bonozo Hemeli Rose Priton Kodogia and oh Guy to Shehu Mohammed, where Kokumuswe to Tino, oh Yakuria Utotin, Bosato, the ni o Kunde Wima, you know now may not come in the driver license, a site on Koso Photon, Dono for the Lila, when you echo bite a bonutotin, though you may new may. Kò sí ìkọ́dá yìí náà tó yẹ tán bọ́ ẹ máa kọ oyún òde ìjẹ̀pọ̀nù lẹ̀ wọ́n yóò dé èyí náà wà sán tó ṣàwé tán oṣù ìjà tọ́mẹ wọ́n yẹn mọ̀nà yìí fún ònú ìwà èyí ò wé máa wọlé tán pété náà mọ̀nà ṣoṣù wọ́n yẹn tó ṣiṣẹ́ ìjẹ̀pọ̀nù tó ẹgbẹ́sọ tó gbó Nàìjíríà tọ́mẹ ẹ báyìí ònú ńlá lọ tó ètò tó ònú ńlá báyìí náà ò àyínàmẹ oṣù ìpọ̀gòtò náà ò pè mi o di ember tí o ti tó gbọ́dọ̀ ta Abuja tọmọ ẹ háàfọ̀ tó o jáde náà ń lọ kájà ò sọ lọ sí nǹkan mi tó tó yìí lọ.